And I'll toss it back to you.
Tucker, thanks. Well, after a few snow days, it is easy to get a little cabin fever, right? And after spending all winter in your house, so can your plants. Garden guru Derek Thomas from Thomas Landscapes stopped by Fox 5 to show us how to give our indoor greens a little love to shake off the winter blues.
This is that time of year where adding a little bit of green, adding a little bit of color, adding a little bit of pop to your inside is going to really make a difference, and it's going to get us through. Yeah, you're gonna feel a lot better.
Right.
You know, and one of the best ways to do that, and an inexpensive way actually, is to go and get yourself a new houseplant.
I wanted some new furniture, but you're telling me to go the inexpensive route with the live things in my home.
Well, and adding some life to your house.
Okay.
You're going to help increase the air quality inside and everything like that. Like this Phalaenopsis orchid, you know, what a nice thing to come home to. And these blooms are going to last for months. Also, if you want to add a pop of color, but you're a little bit afraid of, you know, how long a bloom is going to last, things like this Agrolemia, this is wonderful. This used to be white, and they've hybridized it out, and now it is pink.
It's very pretty.
And that will do very, very well in low light.
Can I ask you a quick question on the orchid here? How much water is an orchid like that getting?
Orchids are air plants, so they don't like a whole lot of water.
Okay.
You can give them a little bit of water, keep them moist, but not overly wet.
All right.
Give them a little bit of water about once a week.
Okay.
And what I'm doing here is, this is in a grower's pot. We've gotten a nicer pot, and this is going to give you a little bit of fun when you're, you know, putting this together. It's a nice high glazed pot. We're going to put this in there, and then Allison, what we're going to do is we're going to add the sheet moss, and this is just some moss that we're going to put around the plant for decorative purposes.
Does the moss help it with anything?
Yeah,
other
the
than just
moss is all
decorative?
great question. The moss is also going to help to preserve moisture on the orchid. So when you water right into there, and that's going to help keep it moist.
Yeah.
But also, look at what we've done. We've popped it out really, really nice.
We're like Beyonce, we've upgraded that plant.
We've upgraded that plant,
Yeah.
and that's going to be wonderful in your dining room table.
Okay.
Now, what about if we got a gift plant? And I've got another container that I'm going to bring into the shot here. I filled this up with gravel because we're not going to plant it up. Now, the one thing to remember about containers, whether it's a big container or a small container, one of the things that you want to remember is that you don't want to pot a plant up if you're actually potting it up into a pot. You don't want to pot it up more than about a 2-inch bigger pot and about a 3 to 4 inch deeper container.
So this wouldn't go in something like this, no matter how much gravel you put.
Well, because what's going to happen is the soil below is going to sour, and the roots will never grow into that. So this, what you want to do with these gift plants is get the plastic off, because the plastic actually hurts the plant. The plant can't transpire properly. What we're going to do is we're going to put it in here. Now, we're going to keep it in this container because this calla is a bulb, and in the spring you can take that outdoors and plant it outside. And once again, we're going to go back to our moss, and we're going to decorate this out around here. And now what you've got is a beautiful planter for your dining room or living room.
Pretty.
You know, this is going to be really, really nice in the living room. Now, one of the other things to keep in mind when you're doing these plants is that it's also a good idea, like this plastic container here, Allison, if you pick that pot up for me. It'll be a good idea to get one of these if you're going to put this somewhere so that you don't damage. And they come in different sizes. And that way, when the water drains, it's going to have somewhere to go.
Right.
But, you know, go ahead and take the time. It's the last couple of weeks, you know, take the time and go ahead and get yourself a nice house plant and do something nice for yourself. Follow me on Twitter at Thomas Garden Guy.
This is the only man who could make me get a real plant and try to have it thrive in my home.
We're going to challenge you in 2014
No more
to have
silk
one.
plants for me. Derek, thank you so much.
Thank you.